What's up, everybody? Welcome to Are You Down with LPT, the podcast where agents like you share their stories, experiences, and insights to help each other level up and thrive. In every episode, we're diving deep into the real-life challenges, wins, and lessons from the front lines. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, this is the place to connect, learn, and grow together. So, if you're ready to get down with LPT and take your game to the next level, let's jump in. Welcome back to Are You Down with LPT? And today we have Mable with us. She's, I don't know if you're area rep, manager.
Area manager
For First American Home Warranty here in the Des Moines area. Do you go beyond Des Moines?
Go beyond Des Moines.
Oh.
I do. I can do Nebraska, Kansas
Wow.
City. Nebraska, Kansas City.
Do you have to go down there? Do you travel those areas?
Not usually.
Yeah.
I mean, I will if somebody invites you to a team meeting, but I don't work it very hard.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Des Moines, you work
Des Moines
hard.
for sure.
Yeah. This is the home warranty capital of the world.
For sure.
Yeah. This is the place to be.
You know what? Our rep in that area, Kansas City, Missouri, I'm going to say 3 years ago was gone, and I kind of absorbed it.
Yeah.
So don't work it really hard.
But you got some stuff that comes in
sure.
just because the people have used
For
it
sure.
in the past.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're here this morning, and you do a lot for our agents and a lot for our company. So I just want to give our agents an opportunity to get to know you, connect with you, hear more about First American. But let's connect on a personal level first. Can we do that?
Let's do it.
Yeah. Some of your passions, I know a couple of them, but biking.
It's probably
Cycling?
number one,
What do
so
we
you're
call it?
doing good. Biking.
Okay,
yeah.
you call it biking, not
Yep.
cycling. I learned to ride a bike when I was in sixth grade. Which
That's
is
a little late, Kyle.
Which is kind of late. I remember I was walking down the street, and my friend Tim, he's like, Kyle Clarkson's in sixth grade and doesn't know how to ride a bike. And I thought at that moment, I better learn.
For sure.
And now look at me. I ride it once a year maybe. So yeah.
Do you have a bike?
I think I have a bike. You know what I need to get is a Peloton. Is that
Peloton bike?
yeah.
I mean, it's stationary, but that's good for the winter.
Yeah, in life. Yeah. Yes. So that's. I was looking at some this weekend, so maybe I'll
And
get
they're
into.
also cheaper now.
Yeah.
way cheaper.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
come down quite a bit in price. Yeah. I just need to do some cardio. I don't do much cardio. I lift quite a bit, but I don't do cardio, and I gotta
And
do
I'm
that.
the opposite. I need to start lifting and not do as much.
You want to do an arm wrestling?
There you go. No, I
competition?
don't.
No, okay.
I'm sure I'll lose.
And then we'll bike. We'll do like
Okay.
this.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
One and
All right.
one.
Yes. All right. See who wins. So biking's a big part. I know you go to Ragbri.
Huge. Yep. I probably learned to ride my bike when I was 7.
Well, before sixth grade.
Got married when I was 24. Did not ride my bike, but my husband raced his bike.
Oh.
And then I'll say it's when my kids started swimming in, I'll say mostly the high school level, and they were doing all their stuff. I was like, I need to learn how to swim, and I wanted to do the high V triathlon.
Oh yeah, cool.
So I hired a coach to learn how to swim so I could do the high V triathlon.
Wow. When was this?
This is, oh my goodness.
A while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, because High V Triathlon hasn't been here for a while.
Yeah.
And then the coach is like, hey, you guys, there's a few of us. You guys are good bikers. You should start a team. So we started a team. And now my team is Sakari Race Team. And we still do bike races on the weekend. But yeah, I bike every day at, this is going to sound freakish, 5:15 in the morning. I wake up at 4 o'clock and I meet a group, and we can put in between 30 and 50 miles and be home by 6:30 or 7.
That does
so
sound
very
freakish.
passionate about biking.
Yeah. I'm trying to imagine doing that. I don't think
It's kind of like a running group. Like if you had a running group, you meet them early in the morning, get it done, and then you don't have to think about it after work.
I get up at 4:30. I was up at 4:15 this morning. I go to the gym, but
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Cardio's tough though. Like I need to get some cardio in my life. Yeah. You can help me do that.
Okay.
So biking's definitely a passion.
For sure.
Any other passions you have?
Let's see. I run in the winter. I don't bike as much in the winter, but I do have a gravel bike, so we still go out like on weekends and stuff. But when it's dark, not so much. So I run, And then I also am a baker. I love to bake. Some people
have
may know
baking
that.
on here.
I am a baker.
Yeah.
People are like, you should start your own place. And I was
Yeah.
like, well, then that's work. And
Yeah.
it's not fun anymore, but I do like to bake.
Monster cookies, especially. I've had a few of those.
Monster cookies, yep. I do like to bake. All the outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
Hiking, we'll go skiing. We do like all that. We love to be outdoors. Yeah.
And so, what were you doing in life before home warranties?
Yeah, good question. So 15 years, probably stayed at home as a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
Then I took
How
a
many kids?
job.
Yeah.
3 kids.
3 kids,
Empty nesters. We got oldest in Austin. Just got back from there.
yeah.
He's married 6 years. They've been married and just getting a grandbaby in January.
Oh, congratulations. Is grandbaby number 1?
Number 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
6 years. I didn't think that was happening,
Yeah,
but it is,
yeah.
and we're thrilled.
Awesome.
Daughter here in Des Moines. Thank goodness. And then another son in Colorado Springs.
So you went from being stay-at-home mom
15
to
years.
jumped in the warranty from
Well,
there, or was
then I
there something
had
before?
Your Kids Need You Less, and I took a job at L&L Insulation, kind of in the construction world, doing customer service, moved into inside sales, and then someone in the community reached out and said, we want to bring First American to the Des Moines market. Are you interested in doing that? And the person knew through a friend that I had lived here most of my life.
Yep.
Kind of self-driven, right? Go-getter. And
Yep.
it's kind of, if you do a good job, it's your fault. If you don't do a good job, it's your fault. Kind of your own business thing, right?
I
And
know
help
how
us
that
start.
goes.
So I
Yeah.
started the week before COVID. That was crazy because a lot of things were shut down. And then our company was saying, like, don't go in and like see people, call people because they
Yeah.
might not be comfortable.
Yeah.
So honestly, it was just like, I didn't know the real estate world. So it was just like dialing people up via LinkedIn and Facebook, and then you got to have people give you a chance, and luckily people did. And then 6 years in February, I've been with First American. Love the company.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
That's great. So let's talk a little bit about First American Home Warranty, because that's kind of what we're doing here. Have they been around? I feel like they're an established name.
Yeah,
in the,
for
in the
sure.
warranty
40-some
company.
years.
Yeah.
40-some
Yeah.
years out
Yeah.
of California.
I saw it had been a while.
Matt Wendell, brothers with Scott.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's positive and not a...
Well, that's debatable. Depends who
He
you're
is in
talking to.
Carroll, and he is the CEO of our company.
Yep.
So yeah, they've been around a long time, but not in the Des Moines market till I was hired a few years ago.
Yeah, so California is where they started, and they've just kind of moved. Are they in all 50 states now?
Not all 50 states,
okay.
but yeah, there's a lot of territory out
Yeah,
there.
any mission or history of the company that stands out to you?
No, nothing that stands out.
So what do you think sets them apart? Because there are, I don't know if you knew this or not, but First American's not the only home warranty company. Did you know
Really?
that?
No, I didn't know that.
Did they tell you that when you started?
I know I have competition.
Yeah, you do have competition. And so what would you say sets...
For sure, our dollar limit's number one. That's my favorite thing to talk about. We have $3,500 on each appliance. That's meaning, like, if your washer breaks down, we're not capping you out at $1,000 or $1,500. This is all in the small print, right? Most people want to know the price of a warranty, but $3,500 on every appliance, and then unlimited for HVAC, electrical, and plumbing. That's huge.
Yep.
HVAC is your most expensive expense for sure, air conditioner or furnace. And to say that you have unlimited, that's great. Most people here that have been working with me for a while know I have a 30-year-old unit that I wake up every day thinking it's today the day. So like when
That's
that
HVAC in air.
my furnace
that's
is probably
furnace and air.
15, but air is the original, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And it just keeps on going. And no, I don't get it. Nobody's touching it till it breaks. And then I'm banking on First
Someday.
American to come through.
Yeah, that's right.
So like when that happens, I'll file a claim for $95, and we'll have a tech that comes out. We have techs in the community that we partner with. They'll come out. The homeowner will always have some non-covered costs that have to do with getting it up to code, getting it compatible with the old ductwork, things like that. So there are some non-covered costs. There's 3 different plans we have. Do you want me to go into this?
Let's do each plan.
Yeah.
We'd like to hear.
So we have the basic plan.
Okay, starting at the bottom.
Yep, I'm never
Okay.
going to advocate get the basic plan because there's so much more value in our other 2 plans. But if money is the deal and you're trying to keep it low, do you want me to talk about pricing?
Please do.
$515 for the basic plan on a single family home. Cheaper if it's a condo townhome. then I'll tell you the difference, but the pricing, $515, and then it's $680 for the middle plan, Eagle Premier, and then max plan is $820.
Yep.
So I'll always encourage people, no matter what, to get the Eagle Premier or the Max plan because they're just more comprehensive. Basic plan does not come with washer, dryer, fridge, or include a thing called the first class upgrade, which just covers a lot of extras. So it's always a bummer for me when I'm helping somebody with their claim and I'm assuming they have the Eagle Premier or the Max plan, because I'd say 90 to 95% of people put that on. And then I see they have the basic plan and, guess what? Your refrigerator isn't covered after all. So always Eagle Premier and Max plan. The biggest difference between those two, and by the way, I have the Eagle Premier, the middle plan on mine, so they're both good plans, is when we talk about non-covered costs when it comes to air conditioner. Like when I file that claim for mine and those non-covered costs, getting it up to code, haul away, stuff like that, I'm going to get $250 from that Eagle Premier plan towards any non-covereds. The Max plan is going to give you an extra $1,000. So if you had the Max plan, you're going to have $1,250 for any non-covereds. So a lot of times people say, which one should I do? And I'll say, is the HVAC old? And if it is, and mine is, and I still have Eagle Premier, because honestly, if I pay $1,000 for my non-covereds and I get a new AC, I'm still pretty happy.
You're way ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
But if you have like a first-time homeowner or somebody that's, kind of shooting their wad on the home and $1,000 might rock their world, like go Max plan. Yep. It's only, how much more is that? We're doing the math here. Thank you. Yeah. $140 difference, like it's totally worth it. You get an extra $1,000.
I think you said 120 and 680, right?
It is 140 difference, 680 and 820, yeah. So...
You were talking about this add-on. What was the add-on called? I think you were talking about...
for seller's coverage maybe.
Oh, okay.
For seller's coverage, HVAC add-on? Okay, so if you're getting, let's say you're on the list side, let's say I'm listing my house tomorrow and you're helping me, Kyle, and I'm like, we should have a warranty on it and we should have seller's coverage. When you order a warranty, when you buy a warranty, go to order it, you enter all the information, you get a warranty number, confirmation number. And when you get that, even if it doesn't get paid until closing, you actually have your whole contract in effect. So there's free seller's coverage on the things we cover. If you want HVAC covered on the seller side, you have to add that $70 seller's HVAC. So if you're Eagle Premier for $680 and you want your HVAC covered before you close, before it goes to buyer's coverage, you want to put on that $70 HVAC. So you're going to go $680 plus 70 is $750. And now you have your HVAC covered. It's not unlimited on the seller side. It's $1,500 of coverage. Gotcha. And the reason for that is because we're not collecting any money. So we're not going to go do a full replacement. We're going to cap it at $1,500. Then you hope it breaks for the buyer and not the seller, right? Because once it closes, you have unlimited coverage for the buyer. So that is a good thing. Washer, dryer, fridge are never covered for sellers, so they're not covered until buyer's coverage. Yeah. And hopefully our chart is the back of our brochure is pretty descriptive about that. It'll check in what column you get sellers, what column you get buyers.
What about service fee?
Service fee, $95.
$95.
Yep, and you pay that. You can file a claim by doing it online, which is the best way to do it because then you can manage your whole claim, or you can call the 1-800 number. I'll always encourage people to do it online, unless you're my mom and she doesn't want to log in and like all that stuff. Then go ahead and call in, Mom. Go ahead and call in.
Either one, they could jump online.
You can do it either way. You can do it either way.
Where do you come in if I, as an agent, am struggling
with a claim?
Yeah,
or just in general.
Well, just in life,
Just in life, I'll be like, it'll get better tomorrow, Kyle. It'll get better tomorrow. If you're struggling to order the warranty, I'll always order your warranty for you. If you ever have questions, I can repeat something like 7 times, 8 times, like you guys are the experts in all the other things, like whatever you need help with. If you run into someone at the grocery store and they're like, oh, I had trouble with this claim, and you're like, well, that's not right. Dee said it was good. Then you reach out to me, and then I can dig into the claim, and I have, like, my right-hand person is Jessica. She's incredible. She is my liaison to all the techs in our community, and she's wonderful, and she can see more notes on the claim than I can, and then she's calling the homeowner. I mean, I don't want to say immediately, because
Yeah.
as soon as I do, that'll be bad.
Yeah.
She's reaching out to them right away. We always want to claim to go good, perfect.
Yep.
It doesn't always go perfect. So she definitely is there for that. I'm not opposed to calling a homeowner if you're just like, they're super nervous about this purchase of the house, or they love the house, they're nervous because their HVAC is old. That's probably my most common thing that people say, and I'll be like, let me call them and talk about our HVAC coverage. So the only thing they're rolling the dice out there on that is when it breaks, right? You hope it's not on the hottest day of the summer, but you should buy the house even if the HVAC is old. You should get the Eagle Premier or the Max plan, and then you just have to wait for it to break. We can't just replace it if it's not broken, but once it breaks, we can totally help out with that.
I think, and you're always responsive and easy to connect with. Like a good friend of mine, he was a rep for a company. I won't talk about that company, but he's no longer.
Probably has some of the same words as First American and no warranty in
there's
there.
a lot of words. He's no longer there, but he was always a resource. Like if I had an issue, could reach out, and I knew he was going to get back to me. And so when he got out of there, I'm like, oh no, But what I preach about you, I think you are easy to get a hold of and response. And as a real estate agent, almost, this is my opinion, I don't want to speak on behalf of all our agents, but that's almost as important as anything else. And you can talk about cost and coverage and deductibles, but knowing that I could reach out and get a hold of you and help me with an issue, like that's as big a deal choosing, First American as anything.
Thank you.
And so
huge believer in good customer service. I
Yeah.
mean, if the phone rings, I don't have a 8 to 5, 9 to 5 job. So
Yeah.
if I come back from my bike ride and there is something and it's 8 o'clock at night and, I see it, I'm not waiting till 8 o'clock the next morning. I'll always answer and reach out to people. Big believer in good customer service.
I think that's huge. So appreciate that. Contractors, vendors, like how does that whole process work?
Yep, we have a whole contract relations team. I will sometimes, if like an agent says, oh, you should have so-and-so, you should check out so-and-so, and our contract relations department screens pretty hard on local contractors before they partner with them. I would say all the trades we have contractors set up in. Now that changes all the time because they're working behind the scenes to do that. I would say pool coverage, if people add on pool coverage, which is like a $200 ad. A lot of times people are happy. We'll grant a thing called an OSR, which means outside service reimbursement. And that means we don't have a tech that we partner with. You can get your own, and then we'll either work with them or you get your own, you pay the bill, and then we'll reimburse you for that. Now, they put some parameters on that in terms of like, show us what the diagnosis is, let us approve that, and then yes, go ahead and pay your $1,400 whatever, and we'll reimburse for that. But
for the most part, you guys have a full vendor list that you do.
Yep.
But in certain circumstances, we might need to bring somebody
go
in.
outside.
So maybe you know this, maybe you don't. Any stories you can think of where like that was a big win? Warranty came through. I'm sure you've got a lot, but any that stood out?
God, I don't know if I have any that stand out, like even the smallest things, like, someone that even just getting a brand new refrigerator or a new dishwasher after it's been loud, and home warranties don't typically cover for noise, so it actually has to break. But then you get that new thing and you realize you only paid $95 for it. I didn't know what a home warranty was until I started this job. And we've been in our house probably 20 some years, and I bought it for our AC and for our furnace, and I've used it. Every year it's paid for itself because we've had a plumbing thing. We've had 2 garage claims, something like that. But when you get bigger ticket items like HVAC and you see someone say, oh my gosh, I could have never afforded this, and then you come through with it, like it always warms your heart.
Yeah, it's a huge win.
Always.
Right?
But I will say the same goes for like a washer and dryer when someone's just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just got a brand new washer and dryer.
Yeah, it's all, it's
like,
all a big deal,
it's
right?
so great.
My fridge is loud and it starts rattling all the time. And it's because my wife will leave dishes on top of the fridge, like she doesn't use very often.
Sure.
And I'll move them, but then she moves them back and they're loud. Can you do anything about that?
I cannot help you there.
thought I'd ask. I didn't know more to put in that or anything. But you said you can help in any life. So if I got marriage issues.
No, I mean, I'll be your friend, Kyle.
Thanks. Just bring me monster cookies.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
So if people want to connect with you, what would be the best way that
anyway, you can call me, you can text me, you can email me. Like, I answer all three.
What's your phone?
Phone number is 515-330-5719. And my email is D, just the letter D, Mable, Mable, @firstam.com.
Yeah. So great way to connect with you. Last question.
Yeah.
The best bike ride or best place you've been on a bike ride?
Wow. Okay, I'm going to go a long time ago, and this is cheesy, but it's called America's Most Beautiful Bike Ride. I believe it's around Lake Tahoe, and we used to do a lot of work with Team in Training, Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. After my husband's mom got diagnosed, so we'd like run the marathons, do the triathlons, do the bike ride, and my husband coached, and he's like, America's Most Beautiful Bike Ride, do you want to come? And at the time, I'm like raising the 3 kids, and he's coaching, so it's his deal to go, but I was like, yeah, I want to go. That's a super cheesy name, and it is America's Most Beautiful Bike Ride around Lake Tahoe.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Well, if I ever get into biking,
yeah,
I'll take that trip.
Yeah,
so.
100-mile ride. It is
right,
breathtaking. I'm sure they have a shorter one for you.
Okay, all right. Well, Dee, we appreciate you. Appreciate all you do, and look forward to connecting more.
Thank you for having me. That was fun and nice. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's a wrap for today's episode of Are You Down with LPT? Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you get some valuable takeaways to apply to your journey. New episodes drop every Friday, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And hey, if you have your own story you'd like to share or questions you'd like to dive into, hit us up. Until next time, stay down with LPT and keep leveling up. Catch you in the next one.